Dawn Holly Johnson here, entrepreneur, author, speaker, and the creator of the Wildly Successful Enterprises program. Now, I created this video series, and this is the first in the video series, to really talk about why businesses are struggling. I am actually getting tired of hearing about the struggle in business, and goodness knows I have experienced it, being inside multiple businesses. The cultures aren't optimal, the performance is not optimal, and there's a way to maximize the potential of any organization. But everything you've ever been taught, and I don't care whether you went to Harvard University or the University of Hard Knocks, is all wrong. It's not effective in running an organization. And so you've got to be willing to be a maverick, throw out the status quo thinking, and take on something new. Now, different doesn't mean difficult, though. There's actually a much easier way to create a whole new focus, structure, and mindset in your organization that can just powerfully propel you into the future. And that kind of power allows you to also be adaptable, flexible, and goodness knows in this last year in dealing with COVID-19, companies have had to learn, sometimes very much the hard way, to become adaptable. You've got to be able to do that. Having the focus, structure, and mindset that I propose will set your organization up for the future, no matter what it brings. And today we're going to talk a little bit about focus. So, traditionally, what we're taught to focus on is the balance sheet. In other words, we got to create equity in the company. And that is typically the primary focus of the CEO and the CFO of the organization. Now, this actually drives all the wrong behavior. Now, I'm not saying you don't want high equity in your organization. I want to even create more for you. But the point is that it drives the wrong behavior. It creates short-term thinking, trying to boost stock if you have shareholders, trying to boost that equity, and drives the wrong behaviors, budget cutting, and other detrimental things that you take on in organizations. So I'm going to ask you, why does your organization exist in the first place? It's not to manage balance sheets, I'm quite certain. And I want you to really think about that. And go ahead and ask several people besides yourself, write this all down for yourself first, is what value do you believe your organization brings to the world? Ask several people in your organization. I'll guarantee you nobody will have the same answer. So if you're struggling with organizational alignment, here's a little clue. And take that on, and you can begin your journey to creating better alignment with all the people associated with your organization. So up next in my next video, we'll be talking about structure. Until then, a like and a share is always appreciated. Great being with you today. And if you desire to have a conversation, go ahead and private message me, and let's talk about you being wildly successful. Until next time.